Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up out. Goes for goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest...
Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Kane really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Davis has a pop! That's a half-decent try.
Davies quickly realised that he could have a pop, not his best.
He's got options out wide. Played into space out wide. And that should be the keeper's. He's looking to get there first. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Kimmich.
Alisson catches it safely.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Caught offside that time. Mohamed Salah. Kane. It's got real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shoots! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And he's going long. Nice little chip. And he's cut it out. Corner then. Has a pop! That's put paid to a promising move. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. And they've been caught out here. It could be in here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Davis. It's come loose. Pins in it. Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
And now they can launch a counter. And he's there to clear it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mohamed Salah. Kimmich. He spotted the run and played him through. Robertson drives it forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's a promising ball. Keeper's ball. Hoists it forward. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Coaxed through there. A buccaneering run from the defender. Gets a good foot in there. It's being played forward. Cuts it out. Van Dijk. Robertson. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And back to base. Robertson looks to clip it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Isak. Davis. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good challenge, he just stood firm. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain the momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. No question, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
He's gone for it! Kimmich proves too strong there. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Mohamed Salah desperately wants to get on the end of this. Plays a clever pass. He's through the middle. Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Van Dijk gets good to Kane! Isak. And here comes the corner. Goes for goal! Extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Forward it goes.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's there. Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! They have come roaring back! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Has a hit! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Isak. Kane is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Davis plays it forward. A real chance to break. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robertson passes it forward. It's a decent-looking cross. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
PES United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Kane. Chance. It's broken loose.
PES United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And the finish! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering and, listen, we all expect that. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Big chance!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Now it's Gnabry. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. Goretzka. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Gets it back.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Isak. Goretzka tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Alisson sends that a long way. Well weighted. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to level it, and they have several in this team who can take this.
He's gone direct. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Now it's Kane. Kane. Now surely. Hoists it forward. And that will be the final act. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
PES United gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring with their first attempt. You know, it served as a huge confidence boost, and it's no surprise to see them use it as a springboard to go on and secure what is a pretty good result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And
the shots! And it's hoisted clear. Floats one over. The less said about that pass, the better. Isak. Looks to dink one in. Oh, delightful ball. Timely intervention. Yes, it's an own goal.
oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Heads it! Davis. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cuts it out. That's a throw. Hit long and direct, and he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. He's found his man. Kane, he's left his man. Goes for goal! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's there to receive it. Hits one! It's there! Into the lead once more. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already...
He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance to shoot! Good ball. He's gone for it! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be
going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Massive leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Isak. Tar. He's got options out wide. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka, who's on a run down the left wing. Davis. He's got through. Isak! That is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. And they get themselves in front.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Davis. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's there to cut it out. Mohamed Salah. And here's Kane. Kane gets flagged offside. Kane. Out to the left it goes. Davis unable to make it happen for all. Oh, real danger here. That intervention was very necessary. We can get that clear. No question, that's a foul. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He'll fancy himself from here. And he's going direct. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking to break out here. That's a promising ball. Gets it, and now he's had a goal! And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And this could be the final action of the first half. Gets up to head it! He scores! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Well played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
He's gone for it! Oh, bang on target. Davis. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Defending of the desperate has a pop! And the ball's come out! Isak. And the counter is on. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Goretzka. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. That was venomous! Isak. It's offside, yes it is. And it's Davis. Plays it out to the wing. And that's been levered clear. It's come through. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Goretzka is the guilty party there. And he heaves it forward. Kane. Kane. Alisson catches it safely. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah, who's made his mark on this game, gets on the end of it. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Kane. Played out to the right. Gets away from his opponents. Kane. Well read, he sorted that out. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Salah. Mohamed Salah takes the long option. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Now it's Kane. Kane. Away from immediate danger. Goretzka. Goretzka spreads it towards the left. Needed a better pass there. Well, they can break here. Goretzka gets into the right position to intercept.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
PES United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Looking to win it with time against them. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's out for a goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Kane.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hurls himself at it! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Mohamed Salah. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Now it's Gnabry. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mohamed Salah.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
chance! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, and the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for...
That's a pop! Oh, that's a fine save!
Guerrero is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Towering header!
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Good reason for optimism here. Great leap! Kane. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And there goes the final whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish... Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah.
Vinicius Junior! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot...
Hits one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Oh, good interception.
Kimmich. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Gets it back. Alaba. Has a hit! And it's Kane. Oh, he's found him in space. Cleared away. Good take, shapes to shoot! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business.
Real chance! Valverde. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Mbappe! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Davis. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Gets the better of his man. Oh, real chance! Tries to get it clear. Hoists it forward. He's pinged one through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cleared without complication. Into the channel. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Davis. Kimmich. Cut out in the nick of time. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Kimmich. Oh, really good feet from him. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Vinicius Junior has a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to dink it in. He's in space and looking for options. And he's onside. Well read, he's sorted that out. Tries to locate someone up front. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's there to assist. Vinicius Junior! What a wonderful goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
So we have... It's Kane! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Looking to break out here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's looked long this time. Out of play for a goal kick. Lobs it in gently. Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Mbappe! Finish, and the finish! Keeper sends it forward, cuts it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield. They are... Chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Strong punch. Crossed in, gets up to head it! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, real danger here! He's gone for it! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Goretzka really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
And it's played forward. Breaks on here. Forward it goes. Mbappe, chance to break.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out for a throw. Crosses it. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in again. Towering header! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. He's got the ball, he's got the space.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gets it into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Shoots! Oh, the ball's it's come back out! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, look,
He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
a more than decent attempt, Peter.
Now the counter. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Kimmich. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Aimed in towards the... hurls himself at it! Brave effort, total commitment.
Gnabry instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. He gets hits one! It's broken loose. Fires from distance. And that may well be that. That is that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction. Tiny margins, but they just lost it. Maybe somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
PES United really were